Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, and the Cincinnati Bengals as they match up with Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins, emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we're ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi, everyone. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20.
But that'll help my team.
Now Fitzpatrick and Dwayne Allen on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the
It hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And oh, what a catch there by Allen.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll run here with Balaj. It's had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized. The other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And here now a look at the Dolphins' offensive unit.
He looks like a slot receiver, but runs great routes from the outside and creates big plays downfield.
From just shy of midfield, Fitzpatrick. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and now it's third down. Defensive starters, here they are for Cincinnati. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And Stills over the middle. And he will have first down yardage.
After the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting game. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You played through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
He'll get about 6 there. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. They're able to locate Wilson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Here's a run with Balaj. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Kalen Balaj. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here now the offense for the Bengals.
While the Bengals struggled in 2018, running back Joe Mixon certainly did not.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Dalton. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league. They'll run with Mixon. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And Eifert has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Caught Eifert over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Ross. After 1, 7-0. On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Flushed out right. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals.
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league. Years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A great effort there to shed the contact.
Dead last in the NFL in third down conversions. The odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
Going deep here for Parker. That's going to be caught. And he just falls short down at the 1.
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Come on, lad.
Here's Fitzpatrick. This will be caught at about the 5.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Third and goal for Fitzpatrick. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Albert Wilson. They begin with a run by Mixon. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Let's go.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good game. Dalton, bootlegs out. And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? On 3rd down, Dalton. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. And Bullock will put this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now.
I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. And that is incomplete.
He can find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And throw right side complete to Parker.
Hartney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go.
Dalton off play action. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. Well, this is picked up by the Dolphins. And I think the offense got it back. They did. All right, let's see what Dalton can do after the fumble recovery. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he gets up near the 25. Andy Dalton now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. A first down throw coming for Dalton.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
What we got?
Dalton sets up play action. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And it'll be Dalton again. His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Go ahead and take this one. Go to the locker room, start over.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it's the Steelers out in front in the second quarter. James Washington up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Next, we'll stay in the Northeast as we head down to FedEx Field in Washington to check in on the Redskins. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Eli Manning still got it. 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. In the game you're watching has been the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, who's led the way. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back to Mixon on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Again, here's Bernard. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now to the air, Dalton. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Play action now. Dalton. That is caught inside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted. So Dalton now. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. And start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake.
Appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy to the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll set up the screen to Drake. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
6 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Wilson snags it left side. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage. 1st and 10 for Dalton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. On 2nd and 11 now. Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48. Play action here with Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4. Another try for Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown. Joe Mixon. He's jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
I'm impressed, don't you?
I am impressed.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. He was looking that time for Stills. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He'll let this go end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now they run with Mixon. It's a 6-yard gain. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Dalton. He's got a man, and that's Alex Erickson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. Bullock's kick is good. and that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
A gain of 19 in picking up the first.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked.
It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick. That catch good for only a yard. Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard is going to be the result. If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. From the 24, Dalton. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes. So now Dalton. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage. A minute 44 to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. As he's brought down. He'll look to throw. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete before being tackled. They'll look to throw. He'll find Parker again. Complete. 10 yards on that one and another first down. Here's Fitzpatrick.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Back to throw. On the left side, this is Stills. Fitzpatrick to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. And the clock will now stop. Dalton down to a knee, and that'll be all she wrote. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bengals, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week.